Well, welcome back everyone to our F1 2020 My Team Career Mode. This is the Russian Grand Prix, and today could be the day, folks. It could be the day we finally say Jackie Levine, F1 World Champion. You can't tell right now, but I'm as nervous as I was for the NASCAR a couple of weeks back. Really nervous. If you hear a noise outside, the air ambulance helicopter has been around. I don't know what's gone on, but that seems to be taking off now. Right at the opportune time as we're getting the Russian Grand Prix started. So there's our sponsors. We get a new one at level 20 and we'll go big on that one. 6 races left. So Jackie needs to have a gap of 131 points. Now, at the moment, the gap is 127. So all she got to do is finish ahead of Valtteri Bottas, Lewis Hamilton, Charles Leclerc, Sebastian Vettel, Max Verstappen, Sergio Perez, Daniel Ricciardo, Tatiana P9, Esteban Ocon P10. Then Chaseliner lead the constructors, followed by Mercedes, Ferrari, Renault, Red Bull, Racing Point, McLaren, AlphaTauri, Alfa Romeo, Williams, and the Haas team. And finally, folks, you may notice Haas have 23 points. And that is because the inevitable finally happened. Nicholas Latifi scored a point at Singapore. Hooray! And that helicopter's taken off. Right, we've got to celebrate the podium that Jackie and Tatiana had. And we've arrived at Sochi. Whew. Let's get practiced. Let's get qualified. Let's see if she can become the champion of the world.
Welcome along then to Sochi and the Russian Grand Prix, one of 8 cities in the world to play host to both the Olympics and a Formula One race. It's a Grand Prix that's proven difficult to crack for anyone beyond the first 2 rows of the grid in recent years, so let's see if that can change today. Situated just 3 miles from the Georgian border, the 3.6 miles Sochi Autodrom has 2 notable overtaking opportunities into turn 1 and then turn 13. 18 corners in total here, 12 to the right and 6 to the left, and it's an average lap speed of around 130 miles per hour. Joining me for today's race once again is Anthony Davidson. Let's talk about the Iceman. They're starting towards the back of the field today, a car that is fast. So they'll be disappointed, won't they?
They'll have a sinking feeling as they look up from the cockpit and realise they're in a different postcode to the start line for sure. But the one positive they can hold on to is that the car is quick and they can make their way through the field.
With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position, with Sebastian Vettel starting alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Bottas, Calderon, Lewis Hamilton and Ocon, Ricciardo, Albon, Stroll and Pierre Gasly, Kvyat, Iceman, Max Verstappen and Sainz, Perez, Norris, Antonio Giovinazzi and Kimi Raikkonen, Magnussen, Russell, De Vries and Nicholas Latifi. Now, it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track.
The boss wants another podium finish this weekend. I know you're more than capable.
Yes, he does want another podium, and he wants that podium to come right here, right now. It is P12 for Jackie. She did not have the best qualifying. She couldn't find the setup at all, but look at this. The medium tyre just doesn't wear. It just doesn't wear in the slightest. But like I said, all she got to do is get ahead of Valtteri Bottas and ahead of Charles Leclerc and finish ahead on 131 points. That's all she's got to do. You can see here, everyone is going to be started on the softs. Sergio Perez is going to start on the hards. George Russell and Nick De Vries are going to start on the mediums as well. But yeah, it seems everyone is starting on the soft tyre, which you can understand because Sochi has practically no tyre wear at all. But yeah, if we don't win it here, we could possibly win it in Japan. But I want to win it right here, right now. I want her to win it right here, right now. Let's do it, folks. Oh, we're underway already. Slides out. Away we go. I was not expecting that. Jackie's got a pretty good start. She's going already almost 3 wide with both of the Alpha Tauris back there. Let's see how it goes down to the first corner. Hey, up, watching Tatiana. She's got... Oh, my God. Did you see Tatiana get squirrely? She was all over the place. Excuse me, coming through. Ow, we've attacked the bollard there. I don't know why what the bollard ever did to deserve that, but the bollard got some of that. But around the outside, she's already got... she's losing places again. And she goes down the inside of the Alpha Tauri. That's Danny Kvyat, the homeboy. Don't take him out. For God's sake, don't take Danny Kvyat out. Please, you'll get Vladimir Putin on us, and he will give us Russian cutaway gag. Would you like to see Russian cutaway gag? Here is Russian cutaway gag. No, I'm kidding. I'm not. Don't want to see a Russian cutaway gag because we fly through. I believe that's turn. I haven't got a clue. But onto the back straight we go. She's giving chase to one of the tracing points here. I believe that is Sergio Perez with both of the Renaults in front of her as well. Esteban Ocon and Danny Ricciardo. There's Tatiana P5. Let's see if she can do anything about this tracing point in front of her. Who is this tracing point? This tracing point is... Well, I don't actually know. It's Lance Stroll. That's who the tracing point is. Big time Hollywood Lance Stroll, as we would call him. We need to call someone else big time because Devon Butler's not here. We need big time, but we're going to move on to the end of lap number 2 here, and you can see she's got no closer to Hollywood Lance Stroll, and she needs to be within a second because you get DRS anytime now, as she absolutely annihilates the curves of the last 2 corners. And it's going to be a pretty darn close thing, I would say. I don't think she is. She might have to give it up there as we go to the battle for P19 between Max Verstappen and Antonio Giovinazzi. And you can see Verstappen gaining. He's going to the outside of turn 1, which would be the inside for turn 3. He should get the absolute brilliant momentum run. And he does get it and move him up into P19, the Dutchman. He's back there and he is struggling, as we would say. Meanwhile, at the fight for P17... Why am I looking at the fight for P17? I think that's completely wrong. Yes, sorry, that was fight for P14, not P17, between Verstappen and Giovinazzi. This is the fight for P17 between Kimi Räikkönen and Perez, and he's lost out 2 positions there. We see Jackie is close to Stroll. She's got DRS. Let's see if she can do anything about him down into the DRS zone here. We don't know where Danny Kvyat can't be too far. He's really not far behind her. Look how close she is to Hollywood Lance Stroll. As Danny Kvyat is going to have... Oh, she's on the curbs. That's going to give Danny Kvyat a look into the... that's not a good place to look there, Danny. That really isn't. You might have just screwed yourself here. Because... Oh, she's going to have a beat to you two. He's going to have another look. Oh, he's off the track. There goes Verstappen. Oh, he's crashed into Kvyat. Danny... yeah, that's Kvyat. Or is that the man Gasly? I can't... You can never tell these two Alpha Tauris apart here. And that is facts, 100%. But look at him here, flying down to the first corner. That is going to be super tight between Kvyat and Gasly. As we need to see if either of them have got any damage here. I don't think... No, they haven't got any damage. Who was that making all that noise? But we're going to move on to the end of lap number 4 now, and we can see that somebody's coming into one of the girls is pitting. Is that Jackie? Yes, that's Jackie. So she's going to get these soft tyres on right about now, folks, and try and do some kind of undercut strategy. I hope she can do the undercut strategy. Do you hope she can do the undercut, Lola? We're going to have a look from the back here at the pit crew here at work. 18 women holding rubber, and oh, that is sleek as you like. Sleek as you like. Off she goes, and she's back out there into the action. See if she can try and get some sort of undercut on the other cars in front of her. But meanwhile, this was on lap number 5. So this is as Jackie was pitting, and you can see the man Gasly here, and you can see Danny Kvyat. They're having another ding dong into turn number 1. Ding dong! They're gonna take each other out if they're not careful. They really are going to take each other out. And then we're going to get X-rated messages on the radio from, I believe it's Franz Tost. And believe me, if you haven't heard a France tossed radio message, then, well, you are in for an absolute treat. As we see onto lap number 8 now. So really nothing is happening in the Russian Grand Prix. You've got Hamilton passing Nicholas Latifi for P12. And this is why. Look at all these guys are only coming into pit right about now at the end of lap number 8. So you got Charles Leclerc and Valtteri Bottas. They're both championship contenders, both championship rivals. Look at that, into the pit boxes at the same time. Oh, a little slow there for Leclerc, but a little slower there for Bottas. Because one of the Renaults was holding him up. It's Dr. Pepper, thank you for asking. And we'll see. I think that Renault may have jumped a few cars here. We'll keep an eye on that Renault. But there goes Charles Leclerc, and he is side by side with Sebastian Vettel down to the first corner. Oh, that is so close. That is so close, but Sebastian Vettel takes the lead as I think Hamilton's just taken the lead off Bottas there as lead Mercedes. And where's Jackie? Jackie's in P11. There's cars that have not pitted here. There's got to be cars that have not pitted here. And well, we don't know if that's the case. So we move a little further on lap number 9. You can see Esteban Ocon is in front of her. There are cars that are pitted, so we'll see. That was a bit naughty over that curve, but out of the last corner, start lap number 10. Let's see if she can do absolutely anything, and I do mean anything, with the Frenchman in the Renault. As we got more noisy kids outside. Why are all the noisy kids coming now, I wonder? Ooh, Jackie nicely through turn 1. Will she have a run through turn 2? I think she was having a look there, having a think about a run into turn 3, but she's right on Ocon's ass, down the inside of turn 4, and you can bet that was a fantastic move. Great pass. Well done, that girl. And Tatiana is not too far in front of her. She's in P7 now after some of those cars pitted. And she set the fastest first sector of anybody, so we could be on for a nice little result here. We'll keep an eye on it through. Oh, look, the car really is unresponsive over some of these curbs. I think we may have a setup issue going on here. An absolute setup issue as we head down the back straight. No DRS here, but Ocon is nowhere even close. So she got through Ocon. She's set the fastest, a good middle sector, not the fastest middle sector, into this really squirrely, horrible section. People need to get Sochi off the track calendar absolutely completely. As we go to the battle for P19, Nick de Vries is passing Kevin Magnussen. Will George Russell follow suit? The Williams is absolutely swamping the Haas car. And there might be why, because they're both on the soft tyre as well. And through they both go, and Kevin Magnussen down to P19. Now, this is the battle for the race lead. This is on lap number 11 here. And I think we might be... oh, look, this is too easy here. Too easy. I think there was team orders at play there. Charles Leclerc being let through there by Sebastian Vettel as we move on to lap number 12 now. And the woes of... who is this? That is Danny Kvyat in the background. Is that Alex Albon? I think that's Alex Albon. This is the fight for P10. Will the Russian get a point in his home Grand Prix? It's looking very likely here that will happen. But nothing really happened during this race because Sochi, I'm afraid, Sochi is a boring track, folks. There's no two ways about it. Sochi is shit. You get absolutely no action. Jackie didn't make any roads on Ricciardo. She kept Ocon at bay. And Kvyat was coming close. But the winner of the Russian Grand Prix is going to be this man, Charles Leclerc. And he's going to keep the championship alive, I think. I'm just crunching some numbers now. Oh, I think we might have to go to Japan and we might have to do a number at Japan. But it's going to be P7. A nice battling performance there from Jackie. But nothing spectacular. Tatiana takes the spoils this race. Driver of the day, though. I think we can agree that's something we can take from this race.
Ferrari have really pulled it out of the bag today. It's a great win. Anthony Davidson, a resounding victory today. What set them apart from the rest?
Well, I honestly feel it was down to the driver and car today. I mean, we can talk driver skill all day, but if you don't have a solid team to back that, you're never going to get anywhere. When you hit that sweet spot of having both an excellent driver and an incredible car, that's when you see results like those we witnessed today.
And here we are, a team that is no stranger to the podium, taking their place on top once again. A sublime race today, and a stunning win for Ferrari. Let's have a look then at the drivers' standings. Iceman increases their championship lead. So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
I have to give it to Iceman. They did a great job at getting the most out of their tyres without losing pace, something that's a very handy skill to have in modern-day Formula One.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. The current leaders continue to extend their lead at the top. Meanwhile, a strong weekend from Red Bull this time out, and they improve their position in the championship. Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
And I can't wait for the next one as well, Crofty. I'm going to have to crunch some numbers here, but I've got a feeling... I've got a feeling that might not be enough. Charles Leclerc wins from Sebastian Vettel, Lewis Hamilton, Valtteri Bottas, Tatiana Calderon P5. Good result for Tatiana. Daniel Ricciardo P6 for Jackie. Just holding off Esteban Ocon, Danny Kvyat, Alex Albon finishing in 10th. Let's go look at the rest of here. All the way down to Kevin Magnussen. Right, let me do some number crunching here. Oh, she's 3 points short. No, it's not 3 points, is it? It's 8. She's 8 points short. That just means she could win it in Japan instead. Or are we going to see the biggest throwaway you're ever likely to see? That'll be Tuesday. That'll be absolutely Tuesday, guys. But, yeah. Okay, that's fine. No problem. We'll move on. Well, if I've worked it out correctly, she's not won the championship.
Did you struggle to get through all that today?
I think it was a bit of a struggle today. I don't know what was wrong with the car. I don't know whether it was the setup for her or whether she just didn't have the pace or all. But we'll go with the chassis department there.
What was your teammate's secret to success?
Tatiana did well. And I think she started to have more and more of these weekends where she's having well. So we'll call that down to the aero package.
Appreciate your time.
Thank you very much. Oh yeah, in case you didn't know, she beat Max Verstappen, so she's now got a new rival in Carlos Sainz. It's only for 500 acclaim, but it's not as if we need it right now, is it? There is Tatiana. She goes up in acclaim. Meanwhile, or she's going to have big contract demands. And I will gladly pay it for her as well. Didn't achieve a podium. Okay, that's fine. That's fair enough. How do you lose 1k? What caused that 1k damage? But 7.25 million in the bank account. And those kids better shut up, because they don't know who they're messing with. So, there it is. There is our... Just sort me ear out there a second. Thank you very much. So, we'll get all of this sorted out now and see where we can go. We've renewed the sponsors. We've got an invitational event coming up, but we've got a 5-3 split. Well, that is simple. For 1,000 Team Acclaim points, we can do a sponsor in-depth tour. Or, well, I tell you what, I like this sponsor advertisement for the drivers. But the problem is, see, here comes the problem. This is where it all manages. That invitational event is just in the wrong place at the wrong time. So I think we'll go for that, and then we'll do the simulator training, and then we got, well, it's got to be the team build now, is it? Everything up 20% at a cost of 10,000 It's got to be done. It's got to be done. We've got 7 million. We could actually go for another upgrade here to the facility. And I'm looking at the build time. If we can get the build time or the fabrication on this car, that would seriously help us out in the long haul. And then we can start saving for Tatiana's contract come the end of the year. Hi, girls. How you doing there? How you both doing there? That was a strange noise. But guys, 25 likes on the video if you'd be so kind. Do get subscribed if you haven't already done so for more F1 2020 My Team Career Mode, more Snooker 19, Marvel Spider-Man tomorrow, and then whatever we play on Sunday, which I do believe is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Stay safe, be kind to each other. We'll see you next Monday for some snooker, next Tuesday for the F1. See you tomorrow for Spider-Man.